Guys, what is going on? We are working on some of the reptile cages today. Just got back from Home Depot and we put these pavers in here just so Grindle could get out of the water and into the water more easily. That's a pretty deep tub and he's not that big yet, so I wanted to just make that nice and easy for him. Next thing, if you look at these cages, minus this one, these don't really have any decorations in them besides the hides, and that's because I didn't have any time to decorate them. So I went out to the pet store today. I got a bunch of cheap little fake plants for now, just to give the animals some natural color, some new greenery. You can see all the big plants, and then this bag, all of the small plants that we got. So just to decorate a little bit, like Derp loves to lay in plants, and I just didn't have the time before we got here to get him situated with the plants. So I am going to be installing some of them, just throwing them in the cages, doing that sort of thing. But I think it'll make a big difference. At least I hope it does. And yeah, I think it'll be great. So let's get moving on that. All right, guys, so we got all the plants out. Now we just got to start decorating with some stuff. I know Derp loves these. I actually had these in Derp's cage a while back. So I am going to just hopefully not annoy him too much and just kind of prop these up around his land area so he can enjoy them. Hopefully that's good enough for him. You can hear that crazy thunder out there. Some wild stuff. This one looks good for one of the snakes, in my opinion. I don't know why. I'm just kind of deciding that, but let's go put this in here for this snake. I'm just gonna kind of lay them in for now. She likes to be underneath stuff like this, so one of these hides, I'll do something like that, you know, just so she feels safe. I think it helps, you know. I don't really know, I can't talk to her, but in my opinion, if I was a snake, I would want to hide under some leaves as well. So that is what we're gonna do for her. This one looks like it would be great in the water too. So let me just tuck this in here and get that floating like that. That's probably good, right? Yeah, there you go. Derp will love that one. He loves to get up in those leaves. So maybe these big ones, these big ones will be for Derpy boy. I think that's the plan here. I'm gonna put these in for Derp, these big guys. I'm gonna make this like a little planted area over on this side. Like that. Spread these out a little bit. He can get up in there. He loves his plants, so I have to fix this one. This one doesn't want to stay still. I'll get it to stay still though. Eesh. There we go. Cool. Looks better already. Just a little bit of green spruces it up. This one's little. Put this one in with the ball python. My buddy Peely. A lot of boxes over here. I can't even get in here. Ugh. I don't have handles on these doors yet. This is a real janky setup we got going here for right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're moving, you know? It's tough, but it must be done. I think I bought every fake plant in the store, so I also need some wood to give these cages a little bit of vertical difference and break up the eye and break up the cage so it's a little bit more stimulating for these guys. But I'm gonna do that as we go. Let's get this one now. That's looking a lot better. I think that he'll feel more comfortable. He loves getting up on the plants, so as long as there's enough plants for him to kind of get into and hang out in, I think that'll be a big difference for my buddy. So I'm definitely happy with that. Hopefully she doesn't attack me here. Just gonna put that up there again, just give some green, and then I need to get some sticks and stuff to break up the visual and the vertical, and he can climb and do all that fun stuff. I'm trying to think which ones would be good for what. I'm thinking maybe one of these in the water. I'll put that in a minute. I'm gonna do that in the water, and then I'm gonna do these in the snake cages. I'm just gonna kind of chuck them in there, to be honest with you. For now, I'll decorate with them later. But for now, to get it looking a little bit more green and friendly. We're just gonna chuck some plants in and hope for the best, because there's really nothing else I can do. Because there's no holes to put them in or any of that stuff, so I'm honestly just gonna, that's really not the way that you should be doing this, but for now, it will get the job done, and I'm not even close to having all the materials I need to decorate, like I said, so that is gonna have to do. And the snakes are fine, you know, they're, as long as they have a hide and they can get away and feel safe. Like Peely right now is up in that hide, he feels good. She's in this giant hide, she's happy. It just helps make it a little bit more natural. Grindle's got his platform, he's hiding behind that thing. He probably would move the plants around everywhere, and then this guy's got his sticks and his log and all that good stuff, so that's probably all good. Except Mr. Derp. I do not know where Mr. Derp is. I'm trying to not get attacked by Mr. Derp. I really don't know where he is. All right, so I have no idea where this guy is, but I'm gonna put some plants back up here in this business, right over here. Come on. Is there not a stick to stick this in? Oh, no, there is, okay. We're just gonna stick that down like that, and now he has some nice foliage to hide. All that is good, and that is today's contribution. I'm stepping on water bottles. That is today's contribution. We got the plants in. They're not doing much in these snake cages, but you know what? I don't have all the materials I need. Ideally, what I would do, I'd maybe drill some holes in the back and then put those little hooks through the holes so they can kind of hang, or hang them on like a big log or something that's in there so they look like they're, you know, coming off of something they would actually grow off of, look a little bit more natural. And then my buddy Grindle now can much more easily get into and out of his water with these stepstones. Easy stuff, that way he can't really move them too because they're super heavy. So it's not like these sticks where he can, you know, knock them out of the water or something, and then I don't think he would get stuck in there, but I don't want him to have to struggle, you know what I mean? So all that is good. Miss Tubi, I'm gonna get some plants for her too. Same idea. I'll probably drill some holes like up here and then hang the plants out the side of the water. So just to give her like a little bit of cover and all that stuff. So that will be cool. Derp is the one I'm most happy with right now. Just to give him, he loves, I can't even explain to you guys how much he loves to just go into these leaves. He gets up in there, he like completely surrounds himself with them, he just hangs out. They also help him like float because the leaves float. So if he like intentionally tangles himself up in there, he can just relax and chill in the leaves. It's super, super cool. And yeah, really exciting stuff. We're just gonna keep working on these cages every single day. Keep updating you guys. I'll let you know what's going on with the cages. Everybody is gonna get massive upgrades. These are all, or not all, but a lot of them are temporary. Like Grindle's is temporary. That's an 8x4x4. He's gonna go outside eventually. Derp, the caiman's gonna go outside eventually. Luna, this Argentine boa, might go outside eventually as well. We're gonna have to see, but super happy with all that stuff. I actually might take these sticks, let them dry out because that has Grindle's poopy water on it, but let them dry out and use them for the snake tanks just to give it a little bit more depth. Like I said, I think that'll be good. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Gonna keep on working on this stuff and make sure to stick around to see everything finally become the way I want it to be, which is gonna take a while, but it's gonna be worth it. So I'll see you guys in the next one.